If you drive this Ferrari F8 Tributo, people think you're rich. It costs $300,000, has 700 horsepower, and screams wealth. But if you pull up in this, the Ferrari looks like a cheap toy. This is the Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. It costs $28 million. You could buy 93 Ferraris for the price of this one car. But here's the crazy part. It doesn't even have a roof. So is this a masterpiece, or is it just the world's most expensive scam? Let's find out. Let's start with the Ferrari. It is designed by a computer in a wind tunnel. Every curve you see exists for one reason: speed. The S-duct on the hood sucks air down to keep the tires glued to the road at 200 miles per hour. It is aggressive. It is loud. It is a weapon. Now, look at the boat tail. This wasn't built by a factory. It was built by hands. Rolls-Royce literally brought back the art of coach building just for this car. They took sheets of aluminum and hammered them by hand to create this shape. It took 4 years just to design the back of the car. 4 years. The paint isn't just blue. It contains crushed crystal flakes to make it sparkle like the ocean. The Ferrari is built to race on a track. The boat tail is built to float on a road. Inside the Ferrari, it is like a fighter jet. Carbon fiber steering wheel, digital displays, buttons everywhere. It feels tight, stressful, and exciting. But open the door of the Rolls-Royce and the world goes silent. There is no plastic in here. Everything you touch is either leather or wood. And not just any wood. This is Calais d'Olegno veneer, a material usually found on luxury yachts. And look at the dashboard. There is no GPS screen ruining the view. Instead, there are 2 clocks made by Beauvais. Just these 2 clocks cost more than the entire Ferrari F8. And the best part? You can detach the clock and wear it on your wrist. But the reason this car costs $28 million is hidden in the trunk. On a Ferrari, the trunk is a tiny hole in the front where you can barely fit a gym bag. On the boat tail, press one button and the rear deck opens like butterfly wings. This is the hosting suite. One side holds a refrigerator specifically built to hold Armand de Brignac champagne at exactly 6 degrees Celsius. Not 5 degrees, not 7 degrees, 6. The other side holds Christoffel silverware and porcelain plates. It even has a built-in parasol that cops up to protect your caviar from the sun. The Ferrari is for driving to a restaurant. The boat tail is the restaurant. So who actually buys a car like this? Rolls-Royce only made 3 of them. They never released the names. But the internet calls the first one the Jay-Z spec. Why? Because the leather is colored Blue Ivy, the name of Jay-Z's daughter, and the refrigerator is designed for the exact champagne brand that Jay-Z owns. When you are a billionaire, you don't just buy a car, you build a monument to yourself. Now, the Ferrari fans are screaming, but the Ferrari is faster. Yes, the Ferrari F8 does 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. It is terrifyingly fast. The Rolls-Royce? It takes about 5 seconds. But arguing about speed is missing the point. You drive a Ferrari when you're in a rush. You drive a boat tail when the world waits for you. But the biggest difference isn't the car. It's how you buy it. To buy the Ferrari F8, You need money. That's it. You walk into a dealership, you wire the cash, you drive away. It is a transaction. But for the Rolls-Royce Boat Tail, money is not enough. You cannot walk into a dealership and ask for one. You have to be invited. Rolls-Royce hand-picks the clients. They check your background, your public image, and your other cars. For this specific car, the 3 owners were personally invited to the Goodwood factory in England. They didn't just pick a color from a book. They brought their favorite pens, their favorite watches, and even pieces of their own mansions to match the paint. Buying a Ferrari is like buying a suit off the rack. Buying a boat tail is like having the suit sewn onto your body. Now let's talk about the pain of owning them. We all know Ferraris are expensive to fix. An oil change on an F8 can cost $1,000. A set of tires, $4,000. It's annoying, but manageable. But the boat tail is a different universe of cost. Because the body panels are hand-hammered aluminum, you cannot just go to a body shop if you get a scratch. If someone dings your door in a parking lot, you don't call a mechanic. You have to fly an engineer from England to your house. The estimated cost to repair a minor dent on the rear deck is roughly $200,000. That is the price of a brand new Porsche just to fix a dent. And the insurance? Most companies won't touch it. You need specialized art insurance, the same kind used for Picasso paintings. And we have to talk about the umbrella test. Every Rolls-Royce has an umbrella hidden in the door. It's a classic feature. But in the boat tail, they redesigned it. In the Ferrari, if it rains, you get wet. The F8 Spider roof takes 14 seconds to close. In the boat tail, not only is there a rigid roof you can attach, but the hidden umbrella is Teflon coated and tested in a wind tunnel to withstand storm force winds. Why? Because if you're driving a $28 million car, God forbid a drop of rain touches your suit. Finally, let's talk about losing money. If you buy that Ferrari F8 today for $300,000, in 5 years it will be worth maybe $200,000. Ferrari mass produces them. There are thousands of them. They lose value. The boat tail is the opposite. Because there are only 3 in existence, it is not a car. It is an asset. Experts estimate that in 10 years, this car could be worth $40 or $50 million. You drive the Ferrari to spend money. You drive the boat tail to store money. So we have a decision to make. For $28 million, you could buy this one Rolls-Royce. Or you could buy a private island, a helicopter, and 50 Ferraris. Which one would you choose? The ultimate freedom or the ultimate status symbol? Tell me in the comments below, and subscribe if you want to see the watch that costs more than this car.